Hi, my loves. So, I have a pretty funny story time to share with y'all about the time, actually, the only time that my ancestors rejected my offering. And this happened like in the last 20-30 minutes. Okay, because we've been talking about some heavy stuff ever since the Capricorn full moon. And I just wanted to give y'all a laugh, lighten up the energy a little bit. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm an initiated high priestess, witch, psychic medium, and a spiritista. I talk about spirituality, metaphysics, witchcraft, rituals, spell work, inner work, all the fun stuff. So if that interests you, go ahead and subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that we can stay connected. This happened tonight, y'all. Scene. I'm laying in my bed and I've been watching a lot of cooking videos the last few days. Like, I'm in my luteal phase, and every month, I'll barely eat anything the other 3 weeks of the month. But this week, I turn into like a fucking dinosaur in my pantry. So anyway, I've been watching cooking YouTube videos, and I've been craving a grilled cheese. And a little backstory about me, I can't cook worth a damn. I can't. I can make about 3 dishes, all Puerto Rican food. I can make some amazing bomb arroz con gandules, arroz con pollo, which I don't even eat meat that much, and also arroz con habichuelas. Right? Amazing. And I can make some really good baked homemade mac and cheese. So 4 things. Other than that, it's not my skill set. I've tried. But it was a little past midnight. Again, this was about 40 minutes ago. And I'm like, you know what? I'm craving a grilled cheese and some veggies. Let's just go make it. I should have known this was a disaster waiting to happen. When I didn't have any room temperature butter. So by my stove, I always keep a little thing of butter, right? Room temperature, just because it's easier. It's softened, it's ready to go. And didn't have any of that. But I wanted to try something new. And here's where I fucked up. In my hours and hours of watching YouTube cooking videos the last few days, I saw multiple chefs actually, use mayonnaise on the bread on grilled cheese instead of butter. So I'm like, okay, don't have any butter ready to go, let me just use mayo. I make the first grilled cheese, put it on my plate, take a little bite. Instantly, I'm massively underwhelmed. But I had hope. And full transparency, once again, my entire life, y'all are gonna laugh at this. Feel free, it is what it is. I've always struggled making grilled cheese and getting it perfect. Something always messes up. Either the cheese isn't melted fully, but the bread is cooked, so unless you want burnt bread, you gotta take the sandwich out. Or the cheese is melted fully, but the bread isn't done. So, that's just my honest. Like that hymn, that church hymnal, this is my story. This is my song. I can't cook a grilled cheese. So I put the first grilled cheese on the plate. And I'm a greedy bitch. I'm hungry. Haven't eaten all day. So I'm making me sandwich number 2. Still have some hope. This sandwich was fucking with me, y'all. Like when I went to go flip it, twice. It almost hopped out of the pan onto the floor. And I nearly burnt myself trying to rescue it. And I felt something messing with me while I was making it. I'm like, is this a muerto? Is this one of my spirits? At the time, I wasn't even thinking of offering them anything. I was just cooking for myself. So, 2 grilled cheeses are done. I go back to my room to eat. And I quickly, about 2 bites in, realize that this grilled cheese is... it's lackluster. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't good. And if you listen to my previous episode where I talk about return to sender work, highly recommend. I mentioned a time in my past, years ago, when I was struggling and I didn't have money to buy food, and I was at my boveda, my altar, begging my ancestors and spirit guides and guardian angel for food. True story. So I hate throwing food away. I really do. I don't like wasting food. I don't like throwing it away. And so I asked my ancestors. I'm like, the food's still warm, y'all. The sandwich, I don't like it, but do y'all want it? Mind you, half my ancestors are gypsies. Romani people that have been through war, famine, hunger, poverty, abject poverty, disease. They know what it's like to be hungry. They very rarely turn down food. They said no. They were like, hey, we're good. And it was in that moment that I realized, like, this sandwich was bad. If my dead people won't even eat it, So I prayed over it and basically apologized to God and threw it away. Yeah. My ancestors rejected it. They didn't want it. And that's literally never happened to me before. I suppose as my palate is becoming more refined, so is theirs. Ancestral healing and elevation. But yeah, I just thought it was a funny moment to share with y'all. I'm trying to learn how to cook, but I'm not really a super picky eater, but I am vegetarian most of the time. I don't like eating animals. And that makes it difficult because I don't like tofu that much. The meat substitutes like the tofurkey and the Morningstar Farms chicken supposed nuggets, they're okay. I ate a lot of that stuff when I first became vegetarian. It's just hard. Like, I'll give y'all a list of my favorite foods. I love cheese. Cheese is my best friend. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food ever. Pizza and sushi. But only cooked sushi for the most part. I don't like eating raw fish. And I also don't like octopus or squid. Or caviar. What was I gonna say? Oh, pasta's okay. I love Greek food. I love Puerto Rican food. I just like stuff that tastes good. I don't like very many cooked vegetables. Yeah. So, like, almost at 29 years old, I'm still learning what foods I like. And half the time, I can't even cook them myself. So, honestly, I think I'm just gonna make a cookbook. Nikki's own individualized cookbook for myself and trying to learn. So, yeah. I hope this made y'all laugh. I've been doing ancestor veneration for 7, almost 8 years. They never turned down an offering or rejected an offering of any kind until tonight. And it was very clear. I'm a clairaudient. I can hear my spirits. And they weren't mad or being bitchy or anything like that. They just were like, no thanks. You can just toss it. So, a little embarrassing for me, but especially knowing the women in my bloodline, like knowing how well they can cook on both sides. And then there's me. I just, you know, and people judge me for it too. Everyone makes fun of me for this. Like, it's one of the things that I'm known for. And I'm like, y'all are assholes. Like, you can't be good at everything. Are you good at everything? No. They also make fun of me because I hate grocery shopping. I hate it. So I just get everything delivered. Whatever. Haters. Anyway, if you would like to check out my courses, go to sirensnectar.com/courses. Is today July 16th? I believe it is. It is my Destiny swapping course coming out today. I'm so excited. Check that out at sirensnectar.com/destiny. I love my courses. I've poured so much into my work. And also, if you would like to receive a Destiny Diagnostics quiz to see if your path and your destiny is currently being blocked, siphoned, rerouted, or is activating, you take a short questionnaire when you sign up for my email list, and it will give you the result. If that sounds interesting to you, go to sirensnectar.com/join, and I will put the links in the description. But yeah, I hope this made y'all giggle. Laughter truly is medicine of the soul, and if you want to laugh at me, go ahead. I can't cook worth a damn. Before I close out, going back to what I just said about you can't be good at everything. If you honestly tried something, and it's not something you're passionate about, it's just a skill of life, and you just fail miserably, you have 2 options. You can either keep trying, or that energy that you're using to be good at something that you're just not meant to be good at, for me it's cooking, use that energy to just make some extra money to hire someone to do it for you, or a meal service in this example. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my stance, and that's my game plan. Alright, I love y'all. Bye.